Raw, raw. Okay. Oh wait, I'm gonna put my microphone to push talk because I'm numbing as we speak.
Nom 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 nom.
Oh, the num nums.
Yes.
on end into the distance. This ominous storm that you're using as sort of your best point of reference sort of hangs over on the horizon, making it very difficult to see through. It's, sand just being blown all over across, and almost like a hurricane with lightning combined that occasionally strikes here and there. So, you did find in the distance what looked to be a settlement, and I believe you were going to ignore that and just head straight towards the sandstorm. Is that correct? Or did you want to find a few bits and pieces yourself, see?
I don't actually have that bit written down. So, yeah, because we went into Madar to find game, didn't we?
Yes, you did.
I mean, if so, there's a settlement on the way.
So as you sort of head on up to one of the clear vantage points, you can see what looks to be the odd few collections of buildings that seem to be bordering on a nearby oasis. It doesn't look like a particularly large settlement. You'd probably say no more than maybe 100 or so people. You can only see like a dozen or so buildings from where you're currently situated.
Okay. Do I know anything about the settlement, or if not, I'll
Yes.
ask Game.
You know, as does Game. He sort of looks to you and says, "Of course I know where that place is."
Is it a villainous place filled with scum and...
He looks to you and says, "Why, it's one of the many tabaxi villages that are around these parts."
Maybe we should stop by for some hospitality in this scorching hot weather.
Well, you haven't paid me to do a detour, but I'll happily find somewhere to rest for the day or so.
What do you guys think?
So how long have we been traveling so far?
Probably no more than half a day at the moment.
This is a detour.
It is a detour, but it could also mean more deep
Magic
trail.
items. Maybe they just
how,
Yeah.
how long is it to travel there?
Okay, so where you're currently standing, it's a little difficult to sort of gauge the distances. It's not like a 180, but you're sort of veering off to the right-hand side. You reckon if you sort of make this detour and head towards the Tabaxi village, you're probably going to look at about an extra day on your journey time.
Heresy. But if you want, it's fine.
I mean, I don't think we should. And I'm basing. I mean, our current objective is to go into the crazy tornado or sandstorm or whatever it is, because we have a clue that the relic we're looking for is in there, but we're not
Correct.
sure if that is actually in there.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, and we also want to do this entire quest as quick as possible, so we don't want to waste a day on just a house call.
No, but they may have rumors or more information.
Yeah.
Because based on where we were and looking at the map, it's probably a fair assumption that it is heading towards that tornado area, isn't it?
You say
You
the
have
map.
a quick comparison. It definitely seems to line up. I mean, the only real information that you've got is from what you read in the Vault of Knowledge, and that was that Kindra had gone missing within the Great Deserts. The party had basically been swept up by a sandstorm, not to be seen or heard from again.
Yeah, so maybe we'll visit it on the way back then.
I'm gonna be undecided.
Okay. So, what do you guys decide to do? Do you head straight on towards the sandstorm, or are you taking a detour?
I'll let C decide.
Oh,
Much power, many responsibility.
This is your homeland. You do your thing.
I'm gonna say that we just head straight for the objective, but that's
Yeah.
because it's fucking hot.
VMAC no lag.
yeah, I think heading towards the sandstorm would probably be the best idea.
Okay.
With the time constraints and... I mean, we can always visit it when we get back.
Okay.
And that is what we do.
It's only a demonic invasion.
Mm.
Alrighty. So, with that, you take the left-hand path that seems to circle around. From where you currently are, the journey seems to sort of form through various sort of open areas of dunes, etc. But you can also see, like, as you get nearer towards the sandstorm, it becomes a lot more. What's the best way to put it? It's sort of a lot of snaking valleys through high-rise rock formations. A bit like Thousand Needles. So sort of like lots of rocky formations that sort of provide, like I say, a number of valleys and very tight-knit walkways between them. Alright, so you make fairly good time as you continue to make your way through. Game sort of leading the party on, doesn't seem to have any difficulty finding his way through here. You definitely get the impression that this is someone that's traversed the deserts again and again and knows where he's going. So a fairly wise investment from your side. You rest up for the following day, spending your first evening within the Great Deserts. It's a fairly uneventful evening. You're able to set up tents in a nearby sort of area of a shade. The temperature drops considerably, but nothing which you guys haven't faced before. With that, a new day approaches. You pack up all your things and you continue on your adventure. As you begin to head on in for the best part of another day's journey, the storm is getting much closer to you. You're getting much closer to the storm, I should say. You head on through and over the various dunes and then begin to head into these sort of tightly knit rocky formations. The terrain here is a fairly bit different. You keep your eyes on the different walkways. There's lots of paths that sort of meander all over the place. There's a lot of verticality here as well. And each of you are on fairly high alert just to sort of keep your eye to make sure that there's nothing particularly nasty that might ambush you. As you come along, I'd like each of you to make a stealth check, please.
Oof.
I should also maybe give you guys some items I bought.
Bought some items.
Yes.
Secret items?
You gave me 5k. I spent it.
You spent it all.
Nearly.
Okay, so as you begin making your way through these rocky formations, like I say, the ground begins to rumble and shake. Game immediately sort of drops low to the ground, finds some nearby sort of rocky outcrop that he hides behind, and tells everyone to get on down and remain quiet. The ground begins to rumble and shake, with it getting stronger over time over the course of a few, 10 seconds or so. Before then dying off once more. Game sort of looks around to the rest of you, and after a while of there being silence, he sort of gives each of you a nod that the coast is clear.
What was that?
Many dangers in these parts of the deserts. But that I think is a great sandworm.
Great sand.
They hunt around these areas. Their tremor sense is very sensitive. We need to be careful. Otherwise, we draw them to us.
How big we talking? We talking like as big as the ones in Dune, where it's like they just spout out from the ground and just eat everything?
I've seen these worms swallow entire caravans.
Okay, that's pretty big. Okay, random wisdom save, Melda. Suspicious.
With that, you begin to continue on going through the rocky formations. You rest up for the evening, finding a nice vantage point that gives you a beautiful view of the surrounding area. To your north, you have sort of the last outskirts of these rocky needles, before then seeing the large sort of hurricane and sandstorm before your eyes. It's difficult to tell, but you think you can just about see the outline of a great tower within the sandstorm itself. And if you were to continue on, game seems to think you could easily get to the storm's outskirts within a few hours tomorrow.
Okay. Does he know anything about the tower?
I've only passed by this way a few times before, but he sort of looks to you. Strange things go on in that place. Very strange things.
Okay, can you did you hear a rumor?
I've seen a few would-be travelers get too close, or just to be sucked up into the vortex. Never seen or heard from them again. The lightning, and he sort of points, and you can see this sort of lightning arc across and strike out intermittently at the nearby landscape. Just doesn't seem natural to me.
Okay.
Sounds like that's where we need to go.
Well, you're braver than I. In the morning, I'll show you down to the sandstorm outskirts. But after that, you're on your own.
Are there any rumors surrounding this place of secret entrances, or?
Make a persuasion check.
Oof. Nope.
And he sort of looks to you and says, "There's been all kind of rumor of the year, but I don't believe them."
So what is Game gonna do then? So is he like gonna go back to town, or?
No, of course. You paid me to escort you here. I've done my job.
And would it be wise if we could pay him to wait for at least a day before?
Hey, you want me to pay? You want to pay me to wait around? I'll happily take that bid any day of the week. He sort of has this Cheshire cat-like smile as he looks at you.
I mean, I think that would be a smart thing to do, because if we also still want to head to the Subuxi village after this, it would be useful to have him with us.
Glad to see I have my uses, he sort of says as he begins sharpening his claws. You want to pay me for a few extra days? I'll happily take you up on that offer.
And how much would that be?
How much did you pay him to escort you here?
That's a good question.
50.
Well, it was something like 50, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, he sort of looks to you and says, maybe another 25, and we can consider it a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
25 per day or what?
25 GP in total.
Is this enough? And I'll give him 5 platinum pieces.
He looks at you, and you see with a quick flick of the wrist, the coins disappear. That'll be enough.
Okay.
You gave him platinum pieces?
Yeah.
Wasn't it
He
GP?
looks at you for a moment, Benjamin, smiles and says, I like you. I like you the most.
Oh god. Why? Okay.
Oh, by the way, guys, I bought a few potions while I was in town.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
do you have
Wanna-
potions of lightning resistance?
No,
Is it a potion of get the fucking sand out of my armor?
no. I mean, I can keep these potions to myself if you want. You guys sound very unappreciative.
I mean, you say you have potions, but you're like, I got potions. And we're like, okay, what did it do? And then you just
I pull
say,
out a
"What?"
bag and pull out 18 potions.
What?
Okay, 18 potions, okay. Of what?
I point at the bottom row, like these 5 are potions of greater healing. The row above that is 5 potions of healing. 5 potions above that is potion of heroism. And these 3 yellow liquidy black tiggies are potions of speed.
Why are you people complaining? Those are good buys.
We're not complaining.
We're not complaining. We're
I'm
just telling him.
specifically looking at VMAC.
I was not complaining. I was just telling him to hurry the fuck up and saying what he has.
Did you wake up on the wrong side of your roll up today?
It's hot. There's sand everywhere. I finally got a piece of clothing, and the first thing we do is we head to a bloody desert where it's sand everywhere. How do you think I'm feeling right now?
Whiny, apparently.
Friend makes a good point. Game looks at you. You do complain a lot. So,
Do you hand them over, Quincy?
Look, guys, let's share these things up.
Sounds like a good plan.
okay.
Okay. How do you want to distribute them, Quincy?
Now everyone gets a potion of healing, heroism, and greater healing because I bought 5 of each for a reason. And now we have to debate about who gets the potion of speed.
Hello. Gonzalez.
I mean, do you even need it, Rogue?
I mean, it gives you haste.
Gotta go fast.
One extra turn.
So
Yeah.
I assume everybody wants it, but that's not enough to go around.
Okay.
I mean,
Well-
the most important one is the monk with his monkey bullshit.
Oh, gotta go fast.
Guess we'll take one of one each of the different healing potions.
Alrighty.
What does the potion of heroism do?
10 temporary hit points and bless for an hour.
Okay.
Bless, is that advantage or?
D4 on your attacks.
Ah, right.
So, potion of speed.
In the bazaar, I didn't have any potion of sand resistance, unfortunately.
They were fresh out.
You're just making that up right now. You didn't look for those.
Maybe.
Potion of sand resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was quickly pee.
Alright.
Quincy, you divide the potions.
Oof. Who's a heavier hitter? VMAC or you?
Yes.
Probably VMAC, isn't it?
Probably.
Probably.
Who's the heavy hitter in between us? You.
Well, Rogue's to the bathroom now, so
I mean, I don't hit hard, but I heal.
It's an important job. Someone,
Yeah, so you drink a potion of haste just to spend your spells for quicker.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
can't cast 2 spells in a round, so
Oh yeah. I didn't think of that.
Yeah, I don't think Mela
No.
has a use for that potion.
No, okay.
I mean she has used it in a bear form. But then
Well-
again, her bear form doesn't really beat our form.
Yeah.
It's
No, I was thinking if I could pull 2 heals at once, but yeah, if I can't, then it doesn't matter.
let's see. +2 AC, advantage on deck saves, an additional action or turn up used to make 1 attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object.
welcome back.
Rogue,
Yes.
Quincy wants to know, in a fight between Benjamin and your character,
Yes.
who
No.
would win?
No, you.
Yeah, me.
Oh.
Between me and you.
No, between Benjamin and you.
Oh, Benjamin and you.
I mean, you
Which
have
one
to count on me using Jiu-Jitsu as well.
How much, Jimmy? What's your average damage for the hit you do? Without any bonuses that you can get temporarily.
Those are my rolls.
Impressive.
So the temporary ones are the poison damage I can activate on the weapon.
Mm.
The dragon beast damage is in case it's a dragon and or beast.
Okay.
Fair.
Otherwise, it's just the normal damage above.
Because this is my normal damage without any modifiers or extras.
Quincy,
38 +9.
just pick someone.
I'll give it to you. So, Rory, next time I buy potions, I keep one to myself.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, if you want, you can also have my potion of heroism.
Nah. It's fine.
Alright.
Okay, so potion of heroism, is that what you gave me, or was that the haste one?
Alright, you get heroism, potion of speed, and a healing potion and a greater healing potion. Everybody gets a heroism, healing, and greater healing.
Hey!
Whoop, whoop.
Now remember to use those because that's cost the money.
I'm sure we will.
Oh, guys, I also found a fancy necklace in town that I bought.
Is it pretty?
Yes. You see, look at it, a little arcs of lightning flash among it.
Oh,
I already got my lightning resistance. Just kidding, doesn't do that.
That's what you give to brides. It's a bride necklace.
yes.
Oh, it looks pretty.
So, you settle down for an evening. Most of the evening is spent bickering on who's taking what potions. You can clearly see Game is not in the. He's not really down for this conversation. He kind of just eye rolls for the entire evening. But nevertheless, you come to a consensus eventually. VMAC looks bored shitless as well during the course of it. Nevertheless, the rest of the evening it goes on fairly uneventful. You have this storm sort of ominously on the quite near distance, and where you are, like I say, it's a perfect vantage point of the surroundings for yourselves. As you sort of drift into a deep slumber, you all finish another long rest, and you prepare yourselves for the day ahead, probably a very eventful day. Bedrolls are put away, a morning meal is had to prepare yourselves, and you set on off for the last leg of your journey.
Sandworm.
Great. Brilliant. So, you head on out, game sort of showing you the way, making you slowly begin to make your way down from the higher vantage points. You leave the rocky foundations behind you, once again entering on out into open desert. And after the course of a few hours, you find yourselves within a few 100 feet of this just sort of bellowing sandstorm in front of you, like a wall of dust and wind and sand circulating around at quite extreme speeds. Game looks to you and says, "Well, I got you here."
Your efforts were most appreciated.
Listen, if you guys don't make it out, can I have your stuff?
I mean, if you come in and get it.
True, didn't think about that.
Also, you can't try to kill us.
I wouldn't do such a thing. You've been paying me, Bill, right?
Mm.
Well, good luck and all that. And with that, game begins to turn around, find the nearest rocky formation to sort of take refuge under for the time being. You now stand alone by yourselves, just the five of you. The sandstorm bellows in front of you, towering up towards the skies. What did you decide to do?
I tightened my mask and put my hood up.
Good.
This is gonna be rough.
Let's just get it over with.
Very well. So, you begin to wade your way through, and as you step into this storm, it sort of hits you like gale force winds. Some of you are almost taken off your feet at the extreme speeds that these winds are circulating at. I'd like each of you to make an athletics check, please.
Just a question, but would it be smart if we all tied to each other with a rope or something?
Potentially, yeah.
Could we do that before we...
Sure.
You actually have 2 ropes for some reason.
Wow.
So,
We're on a roll, Jimmy.
Okay. Despite both VMAC and you being somewhat taken back, perhaps they underestimated the strengths of these winds. The fact that you each have a rope tied to yourself, the other 3 of you are able to sort of pull on through together. You continue making your way through the storm for what feels like 15, 20, 30 minutes or so. But as you sort of finally get through to the other side, you find yourselves all in the eye of the storm. From what you see, the landscape here has changed quite considerably. No more do you feel as though you're in a desert, but you feel as though there is all this sort of plant life and forestry around you. A giant singular tower stretches up, touching the sky before you. And as you sort of look on through, you can see various sort of doors, balconies, and windows that sort of protrude light, giving you the strong inclination that there are people that live here. Nevertheless, for the time being at least, as you sort of peruse around, it seems quiet. The wind sort of howls behind you, but otherwise it seems very, very relaxed, very picturesque here. And there doesn't seem to be any sign of movement for the time being. A large set of double doors seem to be at the base of this tower, probably no more than, say, a couple of 100 feet up ahead. But even from this distance, you can definitely tell that the scale of this thing is just unlike anything you've seen before.
Seems like That's the place we have to go.
Yes, but whereabouts in this tower would they be located?
I don't know. Let's just go around and ask people.
Doesn't seem wise.
Yep. Yes. So that's my forte.
So, what would you like to do?
I say we just walk in.
Yeah, approach but cautiously.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to fly over with your new carpet?
Not at the
Um,
moment.
And get shot down.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, the
did you need a
humanity.
giant crow.
Alrighty. So,
I'm
as you
just
sort of
gonna
make
walk forward.
as you make your way on inside, it, like I say, it seems as though this single tower dominates the landscape before you. There seems to be, I say small, but it's still quite large and grandiose ramp. Meanders its way up the side to the main entrance. And as you stand at the feet of this ramp, you can tell it's a good 50 feet across easily.
I knock on the door.
Okay, so with that, you make your way up the ramp. You get on through to the doorway itself. The doorway stretches up 50 feet, and it is a good 20-25 feet across.
Big.
The knockers for these doors are beyond your reach. They are 15 feet up
Damn, huge
and
knockers.
about the size of you.
Okay, I'll Bushi and fly up on my magical carpet.
Okay. You sort of unravel the carpet beneath you, sitting on, getting yourself comfortable. See, you sort of grab hold of two sides of the carpet, and with a quick thought, you begin to hover off the ground.
I'll fly up and pull the knockers.
Okay.
Real play.
So you fly up about 15 feet or so. You grab hold with these large metallic knockers. You have to sort of grab hold of it with both your hands. It's that heavy. And with a quick sort of, with all your strength, you sort of pick the knocker up and it slams against the nearby metallic door, letting out quite a particular sort of knocking sound that echoes on through into the nearby castle. Okay, how is this going to go? As you sort of wait for a moment, there isn't an initial response. But after maybe no more than, say, 15, 20 seconds goes past, you begin to feel the wind pick up once more. But this time not coming from outside, coming from inside. Like this gust of wind sort of begins blowing in your face. First just a gentle breeze, but then picking up and becoming quite violent, so to speak. Your hair blows up on end, like a fucking L'Oreal advert. And with that, the door begins to open. Begins to open in front of you.
Oh.
You see standing before you this large elemental made of wind, surrounded in plate armor with various sort of runes carved across its surface. It sort of looks at you with these eyes made of electricity and a mace in hand, and kind of just looks down to yourself.
Greetings, are you the keeper of this tower?
It begins to speak. This series of noises that sound like thunderous lightning in the distance. What languages do you speak, Z?
Common and abyssal.
Okay. You have no idea what this individual is saying.
I speak giant. Does that help?
Okay. So, it somewhat helps. VMAC, you sort of look on over this, and given the size of this thing, you all can hear the speech. The speech is not giant. It seems to be primordial. However, you do recognize that this plate armor that this elemental is wearing is covered in giant runes. As in runes that are written in giant.
What did they say?
They seem to be various sort of arcane instruments and wards.
Okay, I informed the party of this,
Okay.
and in giant language, I repeat the question that Rogue was asking.
Okay. The elemental's eyes immediately fixate on you, VMAX. And its speech changes. No longer this sort of thunderous volley of wind and lightning. Now sort of this deep grumble that you recognize to be the giant language. Okay. So, the elemental begins to say, I am servant of Zillar Stormcaller. Who are you?
I am VMAC.
What do you want?
We're looking for an item. I actually forgot the relic name that we were trying to get.
Titan
Is there-
Forged Knuckles.
Sorry, what was that, Quincy?
Titan Forged Knuckles.
The Forged Knuckles, yes. We are looking for the Forged Knuckles.
Titan Forge.
Titan Forged Knuckles, sorry. And, well, our quest has brought us here.
It would do you wise to vacate this space.
Well, I mean, we just got here, and we kind of had to pass through sand to get here. You're not very welcoming.
I will not ask again.
Can we talk to Zilov?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Crit. Oh,
Okay.
He crit.
It
Yeah.
looks to you for a moment and says, I do not wish to busy the master with such things beneath him.
tell him why we need it.
Okay. Oh god, you really want me to do the whole conversation and trying to persuade someone? Okay.
Well,
The reason why we need it
It's better than your current train of thought, which is turning up at the front going, hey, let us in.
Okay, I start telling the entire story about the demon invasion, the
All
incursion.
about how your life has been turned upside down. All right. With that, you sort of break into this long-winded conversation, telling them the ins and outs about the incoming demonic threat, etc. Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, there
You
we
seem to
go.
have finally found some footing, and while you can clearly tell that the air elemental is not particularly impressed with your rapturous story, it nevertheless gives in. Fine, you may see the master.
yay.
Yay, thank you.
Follow, little ones. At which point, the air elemental pushes the door open and begins heading on inside. Z, you being up front a little bit further than the rest of them, you can tell that this entire sort of castle is very much built for a large individual. All of the furnishings, the hallways, everything is built at massive scales. You feel like you're mice walking around a giant manor in this place.
Can I just say I appreciate this because everything is normally so tiny for me?
Even for you, VMAC, you feel massively small compared to all of these furnishings.
Yeah,
Whoever
okay.
this Z-Lore is a very large individual.
What is it, Z-Lore? Because I wrote down Z-Lund.
Z-Lore. Z-I-L-O-R. Z-Lore Stormcaller.
Cool.
Maybe he's a Titan.
That's what I written down.
The Lord.
The German giant.
Alrighty. So, you begin to make your way through the halls. The air elemental shows you through, and you begin winding on up this large sort of staircase made of marble. You're coming up to a grand sort of entry, and there is a banquet table that's here with that stretches out for over 24 chairs. It's like this grand hall with various sort of tapestries and flowing curtains around. And as you're sort of making your way through, this is not the only air elemental that seems to be in Zilor's entourage, I guess, staffing, whatever you want to call it. There's a few others here and there, some that seem to be on guard duty, others that seem to be whisking around, sort of tending to the castle's every needs. A few of them sweeping, a few of them cleaning, etc.
These are all elementals.
They are all air elementals, yes. As you sort of begin to sit yourselves to the best of your ability in these large sort of chairs, you begin to hear very large sort of thunderous footsteps coming down the nearby staircase. Stretching a good 25 to 26 feet, you see this giant step on down. Bluish skin, plate armor, and cackles of electricity begin cascading across the nearby surfaces as he walks. His armor is beautiful and intricate, probably the best sort of craftsmanship she's ever seen. But your eyes, especially Yuzi, are drawn to his hands. On his hands, you see these metal gauntlets covered in gold engravings and finished with platinum. And there's, as you sort of look at them, there is this faint sort of fiery glow to them that you can see protruding from his armor. He sits down at the end of the table and looks to each of you one by one. You called me. I am Zilor Stormcaller, and you have interrupted my sleep.
What language is he speaking that in?
He is speaking in Giant.
Okay, I translate to the others that apparently we interrupted his midday sleep.
He sees you doing this, VMAC, and then switches to common immediately. You do not speak the giant tongue.
Oh, these guys don't.
I should have expected no less than from you mortals.
What, do you speak it, Linda?
He begins
No.
speaking in common. Oh, sorry.
I thought you were speaking in common now, so I just
He is now speaking in common, yeah.
said hello.
Forgive our insolence, sir, for not speaking your native tongue. We come needing your aid to save the world.
He begins laughing.
I know.
Saving the world. The world does not need saving.
But of course it does.
Tell me, you speak of a demonic invasion?
Yes.
Yes.
I see no demonic invasion, as he sort of points around to you. Here we have a beautiful harmony, a picturesque place of all natural beauty. There are no demons here.
They will
There are no
be.
quarrels. Meanwhile, let's look at yourselves. You bicker, you quarrel between yourselves. Those that you have lead you are nothing more than corrupt individuals bettering themselves. From where I see, the demonic invasion has changed nothing. It was corrupt before, it is corrupt now.
I admit that is part of our nature. But it's also the beauty of of our nature that we are so different and that we do disagree.
Yeah, it makes us human. It makes us extend to our abilities. It allows us to press to freedom. I mean, the way I look at this place is it's just boring. And yes, I
Boring,
do
is it?
actually. I actually do say that because VMAC is not a diplomat.
You have stepped into my home, slandered slandered it as boring, and yet you know nothing about myself. That is quite the poor attitude to take towards your what's the word? Not guest, host. That's the one. Towards your host. I have given you the time of day, and yet this is all you can muster.
Please, he does not speak for all of us. He's an idiot.
But he does speak.
Yeah,
Yes, I do speak.
waffle him. I'm sorry. Do you have anything we could tie around his mouth?
Hey,
He says, "There was a time I may have been willing to help you. Back when my wife was with me here. We had beautiful harmony here. It was truly a place of unimaginable beauty. But she was taken from me long ago, and since then I have sought not the quarrels of mere mortals."
She was taken.
She was.
Taken.
It is not a story I wish to get into for now, but safe to say that my outlook on the world has not been the same since. You say you need aid, but from where I see, you need to look at yourselves first.
We can help you find her.
She looks to you and says, "She is long gone, I'm afraid. My beautiful Araxvius. I have named this tower after her. Loving memory."
Are there any tabaxi tales of Araxvius?
Make a history check. See. Name doesn't ring a bell. Really, the only thing that we're able to ascertain, the Tabaxi tribes have sort of had in rumor, like myth and legend of these giants, but no one that you know of has ever had any contact. You're probably the first.
Okay.
So was Erexia immortal then?
He looks to you and says, "She was taken from me by a great illness.
Uh-huh.
And that is when I knew the world was not fair, was not right. The things that happen outside of my walls, I do not care of."
The demonic invasion is spreading across the land outside. It won't be long before they make it here.
I have seen more of this demonic invasion than you know. Come, let me show you. At which point he stands up from the banquet table and he begins to head up the nearby staircase. And he sort of turns to all of you and sort of nods to follow.
I follow.
You continue going up this large spiral staircase, and from the occasional windows that are past Z, I imagine you're probably still on the carpet. You sort of peer past nearby windows, and you can definitely tell you're getting some altitude here, so you're probably heading up to the upper echelons of the tower. You enter into a room that is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Crystals hang from every surfaces, and this seems to be a mix of the arcane and the sciences. Various contraptions hang here and there, and in the middle there is this large sort of gyroscope-looking device. Zilor sits down and begins to sort of channel these energies into these various runes that are carved across every surface of this room. And before you, you see the image of Kingsfort once more. But not as you knew it. This seems to be from now. You see the destruction that has been wrought from the demonic invasion. You see all manner of demons flying through the skies and the streets. You see a number of things that catch your eye. In the center of the city, many of the buildings have been completely flattened, and there looks to be a grand construction that is now taking place. Difficult to tell, but it looks to have various abyssal carvings across the surface in what looks to be a grand summoning circle unlike anything you have seen before. Two pillars begin reaching up either side of this circle, and from the framework it looks to be constructing some kind of a portal before your eyes.
Can I read what the carvings say?
Make an Arcana check.
Ooh,
Okay. Despite it not being particularly your forte, Z, you sort of recognize this as a grand summoning circle. And based on sort of the various runes and carvings, you can definitely tell that this is connected to... Sorry, 2 seconds. This seems to be connected to the Desolate Void, the source of origin of most demons. And based on purely the scale that's being built here, this is probably to summon some kind of archdemon into the material plane.
And we just got out of the abyss.
As you sort of look across given the roll, something else grabs your attention. You see 5 large crystals that are being constructed on the inner side of the walls that surround the city. And as you look across them, you recognize these. These seem to be some kind of barrier defense that has been erected.
Okay.
So, I mean, Zilaf, would your wife approve of this? All of this happening?
My wife does not approve of anything anymore.
Well,
This is the threat that you face, and I'm afraid to say your odds of victory are paltry.
I disagree. It's something that we will. It's something that's been thrust upon us, and we will be victorious.
I admire your optimism, but not your intelligence.
I mean, what else is there we can do?
Accept your fate.
Never.
Possible.
Never.
Never.
He looks to you and says, "Well, admirable. But don't you worry. I'll be watching. I'll watch as you smash into the bulwark of demonic invaders. I will watch as your mind and your body are broken. And I will watch as it all amounts to nothing."
Well, can you not aid us by leveling the playing field a little bit? It makes for a more enjoyable view for yourself. I say, and I smirk a little.
Make a persuasion check, you. He looks to you and says, "While the thought of a battle has certainly been on my mind, there's a difference between joining the fray and suicide. Here, I am safe. Here, the demons cannot touch me. What happens outside, I care not for it."
But
How are
what
you so sure that demons can't touch you?
He sort of stands up and takes off his armor, and you see this large, sort of muscular build before him. "I have dealt with far worse over the years. I'm sure I can repel some demonic incursions from time to time."
He took off his armor.
And he did.
Ha 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 ha.
What if you don't join us, but you aid us?
You seem
By-
determined along this train of thought.
Yes, we.
Well, I mean,
Shut up,
Need help.
BMAC. I'm talking. We're actually on a quest to find an artifact,
Yes, I
and I
heard.
suspect that you know of it.
I'm aware of such things, at which point he sort of points down to his wrists, where you can see these gauntlets across his 2 arms.
Yes. We're looking
One
for
of my
a
finest
particular
pieces
one.
in my collection.
We're looking for a particular one called the Titan Forged Knuckles.
Yes.
The ones on his wrist.
Apparently, they can and will aid us in the struggle against these demonic forces.
He thinks long and hard for a moment and looks to you and says, "Your optimism is unlike anything I have come across before. Even in the face of danger, you continue to persevere. Why is that?"
Duty.
because that's how a human acts and lives and responds. While you might see corruption and chaos and anarchy, there is also love, compassion, friendship, and all that stuff.
I'd like to see it as balancing. I mean, there is both good and evil, but if you get too much of one thing, it's gonna end badly.
I see.
Can I have like a group meetup? Because I got an idea.
Don't know. Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay, guys. So we like huddle together so the giant can hear us. Okay, my plan is that we try to make
No.
contact with his dead wife. So
No.
we find a necromancer.
God.
No.
Step out of the circle.
Can you stop with your stupid plans, Vima?
But then the wife can tell him that he has to help us.
Excuse us, Ilo. This is
I don't think that's.
How much-
What's the roll for an
Come on.
unarmed attack?
So, with that, Zilor sort of slumps down on the nearby chair and looks to yourself, you. If each of you are convinced that this artifact may help you in your endeavors, perhaps let's see how worthy you are to wield it. He begins to stand up once more. Sorry, Z?
I will accept any challenge that you put forth.
Very well. He claps hold of a nearby, what looks to be, there's nothing in his hand, but he sort of, you see lightning begin to sort of emanate from his eyes, almost like the roar of thunder. This javelin of lightning appears into his hand as lightning strikes down from above to where he currently stands. Very well. I'd like each of you to roll for initiative, please.
Yeah, buddy.
Sweet. Need a token for that, do I?
All right, yeah. The whole token thing.
So there was also another plan that I had. which actually doesn't suit my character, so I couldn't pronounce it. But I was thinking that what if we like kidnap his dead wife's spirit and then intimidate him to give up the knuckles in exchange
We've
for
got
her.
like zero. We've got one person in the spot who can actually do magic. Okay.
But we just
Yeah,
find a person that can.
But
I mean, but that would kind of be
No.
like the evil side. So
we are on a tight schedule.
also Prime, I would like to click on my character before I.
Yeah, I'm just I'm trying to bring all your tokens across. The last ones I have were from the fucking Beholder fight, so
Oh. So
I
Yeah,
mean,
I have
that was
0
the last time
stats.
we fought.
Oh yes, son. All my lightning damage is gonna do a lot of damage now.
MSP. Oh.
Tower.
okay. So just so you're aware, each square on this map is 10 feet, not 5.
Okay.
Oh, I need to. Oh, there we go. Small boy.
I will be Barabbit.
Yep. All right.
In that case, I'm gonna make some tea.
All right. Let's have a quick 5-minute drink break, and then we will get this underway.
Hi,
Sounds-
Captain.
Can't believe you guys didn't appreciate the idea.
Where am I?
That is a good question. Where are you, Mel? There you go.
Yay. Here I am.
You can arrange yourselves how you see fit.
Yep. Woohoo, critical fail on the...
Oh yes,
your
that
roll.
roll.
Wonderful.
Alrighty, I am back.
Welcome back.
Everyone here?
Yes.
Disney.
I think we're just waiting on the Swedes then. Ah, yes. Or the genitalia customization.
Ah, yes. Gonna play a female character with the most ginormous boobs of all history.
Big animated. I should actually have my PC done if by then.
Nice.
What you getting?
Huh?
What are you getting?
I'm building a new PC at the moment.
You gonna go for the new lineup of graphic cards?
No, I'm just taking the 1080 Ti from my current one. I'm spending enough as is, so I don't particularly want to put down another grand for a new graphics card.
Alright.
I'll see once they come out what the prices are, and if I want to buy one later on, sure. But I'm happy with a 1080 Ti at the moment.
Yeah, we also don't know the specs yet.
Yeah. But it's sitting there at the web. How the fuck the webcams work?
Oh!
My station.
Very nice. So each of these squares is 10 feet.
Each square is 10 feet.
So what are these things next to him?
Okay. So, like I say, as you sort of see this thunderous lightning turn into this like javelin-like object at him, you also see two air elementals, very similar to the ones that let you in originally, sort of conjure up beside him. They seem to have plate armor made of lightning that surrounds them, and large flails in their hands.
Why did I choose to make a lightning themed character?
Yeah. Yeah, not the greatest of sessions for yourself, unfortunately, Benjamin, but another time to shine.
First they took my potion of speed, now this.
I got tea.
Welcome back. Good call with the tea.
Yes.
So to start off with, Benjamin, you are off to the races with the initiative.
Oh yeah, let's take a looky. 20 feet movement. Stab
Yes.
the big guy. Yeah, doink. 19 to hit.
It does indeed.
Oh, 70 piercing at my lightning damage. Ooh, 8 lightning damage.
Okay, yeah, the lightning damage unfortunately does not seem to be doing anything to the guy.
Fuck. The elemental, stab those.
Okay.
Lightning damage?
It does hit. Again, the lightning damage does not unfortunately seem to be doing anything to them.
Oh, fuck. I'll swallow a potion of heroism as a bonus action. Can I do a bonus action?
You can, yeah?
Yeah, alright, do that.
Alrighty. Right, up next, VMAC.
I got a
Actually, before you do that, sorry, my bad, I forgot, Zelor has legendary actions. So with that, he is going to use One with the Storm. You see Zelor become this sort of omnipotent ball of lightning, and before your eyes, with a flash and a cackle of thunder, he just completely disappears.
What?
Wait, is he a stinky boy?
He is a sneaky boy.
Oh god. So I got a question on from my turn.
Yes, we're now. So VMAC, what would you like to do?
If I were to rage and then use the Ring of Fire Elemental, do I lose the rage?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, in that case, on my turn, I use the Ring of Fire Elemental.
Okay,
So that is my action.
good stuff.
And then I follow Benjamin and I chuck my potion of heroism.
Okay, I believe you should be able to control the elementals to put it wherever you
Within 30 feet, so I guess I could just put it here.
Yep, that's fine.
Can I attack with it already, or is it this turn?
No, it'll be on your next turn.
Okay, in that case, so I'm just putting him here.
Okay.
So my bonus action then is to chuck the potion of heroism.
Yep.
And I'm actually gonna Google what that actually does again. What's
Alright.
the
10 temporary hit points for 1 hour. And you're also on the effect of Bless for 1 hour.
Nice.
Okay.
Bless is just a d4 on every save and attack roll. And skill check.
You.
Okay. I will, I mean, the giant's gone. I'm gonna attack the elementals.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh, no, wait. You said every square is... Oh, wait.
10
no,
feet.
10, 20, 30. Yeah, that's good. I use my aggressiveness to reach all the way to...
Makes sense, yeah. You run on up, axe in tow, or sword, I guess, that you're using at the moment.
And I will attack.
Okay.
And I don't use...
You have flanking because of VMAX elemental.
It's good.
Slashy. 27 hits, unsurprisingly. Nice.
15. And it's... Let's see, I'm not going to use... It's probably going to be poison resistant since it's an elemental. I'm not going to activate any of that,
Okay.
any of the attack. I'm just going to do another regular attack.
Okay. Slashy. 25 hits. Nicely done.
And can I use Potion of Heroism?
Yeah, I mean, for your recklessness, do you need to use a bonus action for that? Or your aggressiveness, sorry, whatever it's called.
No, it's... Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
In
sorry.
which case, then no, you cannot
Yeah,
use the
that
bonus,
is true.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But next turn you can.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so after you is Z.
Seeing everyone's gangbanging this elemental, I'm gonna fly on over.
Okay.
That's 50 feet movement.
Yep.
I'm gonna whack it.
Great. You are flanking with Benjamin.
Attack.
21 hits.
Second attack.
28 hits.
Attack.
Alrighty, so that is 17, 22. At which point it becomes bloodied.
Yeah, just normal bonus action attack.
Okay.
That's one big ass dot.
Mm-hmm. 19 hits.
That's it for now.
Okay. So at Zilor's turn, he is going to re-emerge. He can do so wherever he wants, so he is going to re-emerge next to Mela.
Woohoo.
Oh boy!
How unexpected.
This is why I didn't move, because I knew he would come for me. I mean, Mela.
Hmm.
Mela, you see this tall, 26 feet giant reappear next to you, and with the two Kindra in his hand, he is going to smash.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
Oh,
Deleted.
Healer down, healer down.
Your AC is 31, right?
Yeah, I think my AC is like 16 or something. Yeah. Okay.
The rest of you
Fine.
turn as you see Zilor just begin pummeling into Mela with these gauntlets.
Prime, I would like
Mhm.
to proc Sentinel on that attack.
Okay.
Part. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you.
Sure.
So I get to make a with outrage. So it's a 28.
28 hits.
And while I'm at it, let's just do the curse of aggression.
Okay. I mean, it's your funeral, but there you go. Alright, so after Zilor, air elementals are up next. The one that's being clusterfucked by everyone. Let's see who he's going to hit.
Can't use the Curse of Aggression.
Sorry, what was that?
Can't use Curse of Aggression.
I can't.
No, it says on a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Good to know. Right, unfortunately, Z, it's going to go for you.
okay. Freak miss. Hit.
It is then also going to use... Oh, no, let's forget that. That's a different... So, yeah, bludgeoning. And
Yes.
I'm missing that one. Alrighty. The attacks are magical if it makes any difference whatsoever.
I don't think so.
It is then going... The other one is going to fly 30 feet. 1, 2... Yeah, he's probably going to support Zalor. So he flies on over, and it's going to direct its attacks towards you, VMAC.
Okay.
22,
Hits.
23,
Hits.
23.
Stop hitting, please. Jesus Christ.
Alrighty. It is done. Mela.
Yeah. How much health did you lose? I mean, I have 3 hit points left.
You got this. You're still hanging in there.
Remember, I've still got the Mass Cure Wounds spell in my ring.
Yeah, and yeah, I was thinking I will heal, but I guess since he's... Was it only ranged or was it any spells? Like if I have a touch spell to heal myself, will he be able to get an opportunity attack?
No. I mean, you can use spells regardless next to him.
Or
It's just if you try to use ranged combat spells with someone next to you, you get disadvantage on the attack roll.
yeah, that one.
There is a feat that does allow you to do that against
Yeah.
spellcasters.
Yeah, because then I will heal myself, and I'll use a level 5 spell.
Big.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I guess as my bonus action, I could turn into a bear.
Bear is good.
Yeah,
Blah.
that means I'm back to. I mean, if he hits me again and it does the same amount of damage, I'll survive another hit. But yeah,
What would you like to do, Mela?
I am a bear.
Okay. You see Mela's form transform into a bear once more. Bear, where is Bear? That is Big Bear. We need Small Bear. Alrighty. All good, Mela?
Yeah.
Okay, at the end of your turn, Zilor is going to use a legendary action. This is going to be against yourself, you. Picked out at random. I need you to make a dex saving throw, please.
Me?
Mm-hmm. You see this large thunderbolt just arc out from Zilor, striking or attempting to strike against you.
Okay.
600 feet, okay.
That's like just fucking sniping.
Dex save. Sweet.
Striking you for 32 lightning damage. Thunder damage, sorry.
Ouch.
Alrighty, Benjamin, back up to yourself.
As a bonus action, I'll switch out my damage from lightning to gold.
Ah, good call.
Yes. And then I'll poke him. The element.
Poke, poke.
The doink. 17 piercing.
Yep, that's a hit with the flanking.
6 gold damage.
Ooh, nice. The cold damage seems to have full effect.
Finally.
The air elemental does not look good.
Alright, one less poke. 15? Oh, I have
15 misses, unfortunately.
I have heroism.
Ooh. Roll that d4.
16?
16 doesn't hit, unfortunately. You just can't get through the plate armor.
They go. That's my turn.
Alrighty, so after Benjamin, we've got VMAC.
Okay, so just got another question.
Yes.
It's gonna be crazy, but I
Crazy
know
is good.
that when fire gets combined with air, fire becomes stronger.
Fire just gets pushed around a little bit. It doesn't really get stronger.
Really? Oh man, I was really hoping that you would like. Okay, the fire elemental absorbs the air elemental, becoming bigger and stronger.
Point the other way around.
Anyway, does it even take the damage then? Because so it basically has if it's within 5 feet of it, it takes 1d10 fire damage.
Yeah, we'll say for the benefit of the doubt, if you're next to someone, you're within 5 feet, I'd imagine.
Okay, so then because of that, it will take 6 damage from just
Nice,
being
okay.
near the fire form. And then I'm gonna attack.
Yep.
And it has 2 touches.
It does indeed.
Does that roll?
You are flanking with you, so you've got advantage.
Oh, let me just roll it again, but take the
Mhm.
first. So that's a 17. And
17 misses.
Okay, well,
22 hits. So, despite missing with the first attack, the fire elemental just grabs hold and bear hugs the air elemental, and you just see it sort of snuff out of existence.
Nice.
cool. So then the fire elemental can move 50 feet.
Yep.
So I want him to move here,
Okay.
inside of Zilor.
Fair enough.
Or Ursha. Fuck it, we'll just do that.
Whatever you want.
Yes, I know. I'm crazy. Okay, now then, VMAX's turn. First of all, we're gonna rage because I need the defensive bonus.
That's fair.
And then with the use of Demon Blade, I will attack. Let's just get rid of the small fry first. I'll attack the air elemental.
Okay.
Do I get flanking?
No.
In that case, I will recklessly attack it.
Hey.
So that's a 19.
19 does hit.
Cool. So that's 21 damage.
Mm-hmm. It's not fiendish. Oh, the rage damage. I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should mark that they also have heroism bonus on as well.
Yeah, but the heroism is only. I only need to roll that if it's.
A miss, yeah.
Okay. So, while I'm at it, I would like to proc. Oh no, I've used the bonus action to rage, so I can't do that.
Unfortunately.
Second attack, 18.
18 just hits.
Okay, so that's 18 damage.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Right. So at the end of your turn, VMAC, Zalor is going to use his last legendary action, but this time on Miller.
Uh-oh.
I'd like you to make a strength saving throw, please, Miller.
You would like that, would you?
Mm-hmm. I would.
Oh,
Okay. Fierce.
What?
Having this gigantic hurricane-like wind thrown at you, you sort of hang on true there, snarling at the giant, and it just doesn't seem to be able to move you from your position. Nicely done. So, after VMAC, we're at you.
Yeah.
How much health do you have?
I'm at 62 out of 94.
Tis but a scratch.
Okay, that's fine.
What was I doing? Right. We were done with this one.
Mm-hmm.
Ping yourself.
There.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's 40 feet of movement. You can, however, move here.
Could move here. I mean, if I use my aggressiveness.
Oh, definitely.
Impressive.
I could also, I guess, move here to get advantage.
Sure, cool. Bear in mind, the elemental might then get an opportunity attack against you.
I will move here.
It's just one opportunity attack. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yes. Let's see. Okay. Let's attack Mr. Giant.
Okay. So where are you at? Okay, so you don't have flanking, unfortunately, but you can still let rip on the guy and see what you can do. A crit? Yeah, a crit works. Crit does pretty well.
I will activate poison as well.
Okay. Very nice.
The extra rolls for crit is 1d8, 1d4.
Poison as well.
Yeah, poison as well.
Okay. Boo. Ah, okay. That's nice.
Yeah, it's
Okay, you sort of take a blade, run it across the giant's shin. Sort of taking back a little bit of the ferocity of your attack.
that's a decent amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And another attack.
Yep.
Out of,
22 hits.
out of character, you guys.
Yes.
Are we doing it non-lethally or are we doing it lethally?
Hold no punches.
I would say non-lethal.
Yeah.
He will yield.
It's a test of strength. It's not a we need to kill this guy.
Very nice. All right, starting to get the hits in. Zilor's sort of thrown off balance a little bit.
And action surge,
Okay.
which give me the full round of attacks again.
Mhm. 17 hits. Nice.
And another.
Alrighty. Them snake eyes, though.
Oh wait, I didn't add damage for sword.
That's fine. Roll it now.
There we go.
Nice.
And bonus action.
Didn't you bonus action for aggressive?
Yeah, but don't I regain it when I use
You
action
get an
surge?
extra action, I believe, from action.
Oh
surge.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Did you make 2 extra
Yeah.
attacks?
I did, didn't I?
Well, let's see. So you've got normal damage, normal damage, normal damage, normal damage. Yeah, I'm counting 4 normal damages. Alrighty. So after yourself, you Z.
So it's bonus action to use a potion, isn't it?
Correct.
Excellent. So I'm a pop potion of speed.
Nice. Super fast.
So I'm going to tilt the magical carpet and I'm going to jump off of it.
Okay.
I'm going to hit that wall and then bounce off of it behind Zilor.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check, please.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast.
Okay, 15's enough. You're able to sort of use your momentum to thrust yourself off from the nearby chamber walls and launch yourself towards Zilor.
So that should be exactly 90 feet.
Nice.
And then I'm going to smash. So, normal attack.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first one misses, second one hits.
Sneak attack.
Yep.
Haste attack.
Yep.
And then I'm going to use Swift Song's charge for action surge,
Okay.
which will give me an additional action, which I'm going
Yeah.
to use to attack again. Bonus action's done, so that's my turn.
Alrighty, nicely done. Okay. So, with that, Zilor's turn. Okay, There's a lot of people surrounding him. He was going to attack VMAC, considering he's going recklessly, but you has also done a fair bit of damage, so I'm going to say 1 attack each. So, first up against yourself, VMAC, who reckless, so he's got advantage.
Okay.
27 against your racing.
Yes.
And then he turns with the second punch for yourself, you. With not advantage, so just normal. Critically failing. Alrighty, so that is, he can't move anywhere, so there's not really much he can do. Right, Air Elemental is up. Air Elemental is... Oof. He's going to make 3 flail attacks, and I think he's just going to, good old communism, go for one for each of the people around him. So first up against Mela
Mm-hmm.
for a 12 against your AC.
Oh, bare AC, I think, is 11.
Sad times. He's then going to flail against VMAC, getting a 21 against AC.
That's a hit.
And then he's going to finish off going against you for a 17 against AC.
It's a miss.
Alrighty. Mela.
How does my comrades look health-wise?
Good.
So, Prime,
Yeah.
I use my reaction to attack the air elemental.
Sounds good. So that is 14 plus 5, so 19. It is bloodied.
Yeah, but if my friends are looking okay, no one. I mean, it looks like VMAC is bloodied.
I am bloodied, but it's just I've just been bloodied.
It's
It's
just
just a flesh wound.
I mean, I can stay alive, no problem.
Do you want me to hit the giant?
Just do what you want.
nom.
Okay, I'll multi-attack the giant
Okay.
first with the bite.
Okay. You are flanking with Z and the fire elemental, so you've got advantage.
So I'll roll twice. No, I guess both of them
It's
miss.
able to just swat you back without being able to land the hit, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then I will try the claw attack.
Yep. 20 hits.
Oh. Then we have the claw damage, and then
Nice.
we have the druid orb damage.
Ooh, very nice.
16, I guess.
Good stuff. Anything else at all, Mel?
I am thinking if I should move out and give him an opportunity attack, but
What's the worst that happens?
but then my friends lose the flanking they have with me. But I also don't want to be in range in case I get damaged too much. I don't know.
What would you like to do?
I would like to move away and give him an opportunity attack.
We will very much take that opportunity attack, as will the air elemental as well.
Oh, fright. I forgot about that one. Okay. Fuck. Can I change my mind?
Sure. Are you staying where you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You
forgot,
reluctantly sort of stand as the giant towers over you, but realize maybe it's not great to move away at the moment.
I forgot that there were two of them.
No problem. So, with that, as Mela ends her turn, Zalor is going to use his legendary actions to Thunderbolt again. Who's he going to go for? Let's mix it up a little bit. He's going to go for you, Benjamin. I'd like you to make a dex save, please.
Oh,
Okay, so you make it, so just half damage for yourself. Would be 24, so 12 lightning damage again.
my hit points are gone and 2 damage. 10 hit points.
Alrighty. Right, speaking of which, it is on you, Benjamin.
Alright, I'll move. Boing. My bonus action to activate the rapier's cold damage.
Yep.
And I'll stab the guy.
Oh, yes.
Doink.
25 hits. Very nice.
And another poke.
Yep. Oof. You look at the air elemental, its form is beginning to sort of shift and it's having a hard time keeping itself together, but it is just still standing, unfortunately.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. VMAC.
Okay, we'll start with the air elemental.
Yep.
So both the air elemental and the giant take 3 damage.
Okay.
Then it's gonna attack the air elemental.
Yep.
So
Ooh, nice.
yeah. Well, I'm okay. I'm not re-rolling. Well, I can roll. So that's 22 damage on that
Very
attack.
nice.
Is it still up?
Just.
Oh wow. So the second one, because I actually was assuming that it was flanking with someone, but there is actually no one there.
Yeah, I think there is someone on the other side. Who is that? I'm just going to move the token. Looks like it's you.
Okay, well in that case it's a 17.
Oh, you mean the fire elemental? Yeah,
Yes.
the fire elemental isn't flanking. Sorry.
Okay, then
17 misses.
okay. Then VMAC will attack. Does VMAC care about the air elemental? Nah, it
That's a
doesn't.
good question.
I'm gonna attack the giant
Okay.
with Demon Blade.
Oh yes.
I'm flanking now, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'll say you're flanking with the fire elemental. Nice, big.
Big damage. Boom.
Cool.
I would like to proc the Curse of Vulnerability on that one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my bonus action.
Okay.
So
Good
that's...
choice.
And then I attack him again.
Yep.
Why did that not roll? Why are you not roll? Oh,
Classic roll 20.
I know why. I got another crit.
You did indeedy. Alrighty. 2 very quick slashes in quick succession. Zalor looks pretty battered. He is now bloodied.
Nice. And with that, I end the turn.
Alrighty. What's he gonna do? Not much. You.
All right. What was I doing? Yes. I was going to activate the armor to whatchamacallit? The magical resistance aura.
Yep.
So it's up for a minute, and everyone within a radius of 10 feet are affected.
Okay. What is the effects?
See. Just gonna clean it up a little bit.
Yeah, no worries. Magical resistance. All individuals coming within the zone have advantage on all saves at magical based effects. Nice.
That, I guess, includes the Titan, but I mean,
I mean, it will include the thunder shit that he can continue. He's been sending out. Yeah,
that's more dangerous than anything we can do against him. So
makes sense. Alrighty, and how about your action then?
yeah, I'll smash with my
Smash
sword.
guy.
Let's see what. Oh, wait. I did use it 3 times. There we go. I have 2 counters left on my poison.
Yep. 22 hits.
Yep. Oh, roll 20, please. Damage both sword and poison.
Very nice.
And for the next attack, let's see, blah blah blah. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep 1 counter of poison damage.
Yep.
And so this is going to be a normal attack.
Okay. Does the trick. Very nice.
Yes, I'm happy.
Alrighty, Z.
I'm gonna whack. I'm gonna
Okay.
whack some more.
Yeah.
So when I attack, I'm also going to try and stun him as well using Stunning Strike.
Okay.
So, yes. First attack.
Okay, so that's 10.
Make a con save, bitch.
Yes.
Damn, he made it. Easy peasy, like.
Yeah. Well, we knew this was going to happen. Second attack.
Also hit.
Stunning Strike.
Fucking do it again.
16.
What is... Oh,
What's your wisdom?
got it written down somewhere.
Your wisdom is 20 or... Yeah, it's 8. Not 20. Oh, no. 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
Yes, so it is... Efficiency's... One second. I do
Alright.
actually have it written down.
Efficiency, what, +4 now?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. Our level is 9.
Yes.
Eight plus 4, so 12, and then add whatever your spellcasting mod is.
3, so 15, so it just
15.
saves.
Mm-hmm.
And then sneak attack.
Yep.
And I'm also going to spend Swift Song to do an extra d6 force damage.
Yep.
And then I am going to use my haste attack.
Yep.
So 1, 2 again.
Okay, nice.
Uh,
Racking up that damage.
So haste attack only gives you 1 attack.
oh, is it only 1?
Yeah, I think the haste spell says that.
Oh, okay. It is still 1 attack. I attack twice on that 1 attack.
Yeah, 1 weapon attack only.
Oh, okay. And then Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Spend all the key points.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
And then I'm just going to run around very hyperactive just around his feet. Just run.
Fair enough. Alrighty, so speaking of which, the law, you kind of draw its attention. So he sort of turns around this gigantic form. He is going to concentrate his attacks on yourself. 24
That does hit.
and a 30.
Oof!
Yes, that hit.
Alrighty, elemental. It is gonna flail wildly. So same thing as last time. Multi-attack. First up against the bear for a 20 against AC. Second up against VMAC. Did you reckless VMAC?
I did not.
Thought VMAX gone.
That's not what I wanted.
So, sorry, which attack was against me?
No, I'm just rolling out. I accidentally rolled initiative rather than actually doing an attack. So this one will be against you.
Isn't VMAC at the edge of the room?
No, VMAC's here.
Oh fuck, he's stealthing for me.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that one was against you, VMAC,
Okay.
and then the final one against yourself, you, for an 8.
So, Prime, because you were talking really quick. So it first attacks me.
No, it first attacks Mela.
Okay, then in that
you.
case, can I do my Sentinel reaction after it hits Mela?
Yeah.
It's not gonna regard you, Mela.
It's gonna hit you now.
Because so it attacks Mela. I use my reaction to hit him for 19 damage.
Yeah, which finishes it off, so it will not hit you, VMAC.
That's how you do it, guys.
Alrighty. So, speaking of which, Mela, on yourself.
Yeah. Nice. Now at least I don't have 2 enemies that can hit me.
Oh, yes.
I am thinking though. Actually, since it's dead, can I just? Who needs the health the most? By the way?
I mean, you can just do what you want.
I mean, Z and BMX seem to be the ones who are
Yeah.
bloody.
I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, the giant is gonna be dead in like next turn, so
Not gonna
it's fine.
die.
I
don't
still
count
have
on it.
My mass cure wounds as well, so
Okay.
Bike wins.
Fight me.
wait.
Reloading because VMAC decided to like escape.
Fine, I will attack the giant. And we will all die because everyone was on low health.
Hey.
And it'll be hilarious.
I'm okay. Don't worry
That
about it.
sounds reckless. I like it.
Okay,
Ooh,
Hey, crit.
Ooh.
There,
I guess
crit.
I don't.
aren't you glad you attacked?
Mhm.
Let's see. This is the normal bite,
Ooh.
and it's another D8. And then we also have the druid orb damage.
Yep, which you
but-
double.
Do I double the druid orb?
You
damage
roll
as well?
whatever dice twice.
Oh,
With all
what?
the bonuses.
Wait. So you mean I rolled it like this?
Nice.
What? So what's it? 20.
Second attack. See if you can do it again.
Yeah. And advantage. So 24.
So
to
close.
hit.
Only one off.
And then we have the claw damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Nicely done. All right, at the end of your turn, Zilor is going to finish off Z.
Finish
Okay.
off.
He's going to fire a thunderbolt at you, Z. You need to make a dex save, please.
Just catch it, Rogue, like you
Okay.
do with arrows.
Catch it with your face.
You have advantage on your.
Yes. So
You'll be fine.
Dex save.
It'll be fine.
Save, so I take
Okay.
no damage.
Oh, bastard. Alrighty, so that's Mela done. So Benjamin, it is on you.
Oh yes, son. Let's see if cold damage does anything against this boy. Poke. Nope.
15 does hit.
Oh,
He's
fuck.
not wearing armor, so
Oh, he went naked
Well,
again.
and
Oh yeah.
-2 from my sword.
Does cold damage do anything against him?
it does, but he has resistance.
All right, so
Okay.
that's one too many. No, that's not. That's 4. That's fine.
Yep.
That's all I can do.
Okay. Right, you. Not you. Sorry, VMAC.
Oh.
VMAC first, then you.
Actually, I can do something.
Yeah, what would you like to do, Benjamin?
That's the first time I use this ability.
Can't signal whenever you damage a creature. You choose to see. Okay, but you always know the direction to the brand. Okay, fair enough.
I read that completely wrong. Brand of castration.
Very nice.
No hiding.
Oh,
Okay. It stands in the aura of the air elemental, So it takes 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Then, so that's first attack.
Hmm.
Second attack hits with 23 for 5
Yep.
damage. That's fire elemental done. Then I will attack him with demon blade.
Yep.
Uh,
Oof. All
I
right.
like-
As you land the second attack, he sort of presses back against the wall with all these individuals just gathered around him. He sort of places his hand up and says, I yield.
okay, I stop attacking,
Okay.
and fire elemental moves away so that he doesn't burn anymore.
He looks to each of you and says, you fight with the ferocity that I have not seen before. Perhaps this is something that can turn the tides of the demonic invasion. You impress me, mortals. You impress me greatly.
Thank you. You're quite impressive yourself.
He looks to yourself.
I'm absolutely beaming because I just love fighting this.
It was a good fight.
A few of you look a little worse for wear than others.
Hey, I mean, I might be bleeding, but VMAC likes blood. That sounds wrong, I know.
Could have been a woman.
He looks to each of you and says, how's he going to play this? I feel better knowing Kindra to be in the arms of heroes such as yourselves. He sort of begins to take off the gauntlets and cast them to the ground. You kind of have to dodge out the way as these giant-sized objects crash into the floor.
Ka-chunk!
Take them. Use them. Go and tell stories. Go and fight the demonic invasions so that stories may be told of your deeds for years to come.
For years to come?
Thank you. Great one.
Oh,
Thank
I
you,
get it now.
Whee! Woo, 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 woo. Still on potion of speed.
You just see Z fly on around this chamber.
How
Try
long
and
until that potion works out?
A minute.
Yeah.
try your best not to damage any of the equipment that's around here.
Like running literally up the walls.
You know that after it ends, you have like one round there you can do nothing.
Yeah.
Alright. Zulor's sits on the ground and just begins to contemplate the experience before him. He looks at each of you and says, your plan. What is your plan for the demons?
You
Obviously,
said her.
trying to perform a greater summoning, as we saw previously.
Hmm.
I think we should try and put a stop to that first, and then start sending them back to whence they came, and or kill them.
I look forward to seeing your work played out.
Enter the city via the old catacombs.
Very well. Go with my blessing, heroes. See to it that you put these artifacts to good use. I will be rooting for you.
I'll pull out one of the larger barrels of wine that we got from the dwarfs and hand it
Yeah.
over to Zelo.
He grabs hold of the barrel in the palm of his hand and completely gives you a nod of respect and just downs the entire barrel.
Out of your bag of holding.
Yeah.
It's soaking wet.
Yeah.
So that's like the equivalent of a pint, just for him.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yes. Pretty much. He just grabs hold of the barrel, downs it completely, looks to Yuzi and says, "You have good taste, my friend."
Yes. I will also down a barrel.
Okay. Alrighty. So you look upon Kindra that now rests across this marble floor, and as it sort of sits to, you see its size begin to change and shrink, appearing into normal humanoid-esque size.
So,
Still as brilliant, still gleaming, and still this sort of supernatural fiery glow to it.
who's gonna wear it?
I will do it.
Yes, give it to Z.
I put them on.
Okay. So, for the sake, I mean, you'd be able to find out sooner or later. Okay,
Tell me
so
what you got.
I mean, just get attuned and then you know what happens, so.
I just need to write some quick. Alright.
Nice.
It's gonna be a nice flurry of blows.
In addition,
Yep.
The one bit that isn't written down, but I will write it up. Attacks made with Kindra.
Yep.
Demons cannot benefit from their fire resistance. Doesn't affect immunity. So immune creatures will still be immune, but resistance, it penetrates.
Does the item have a natural damage dice, or is it just the wearer's dice?
It'll be the wearer's dice.
Okay. So how much damage does a giant fist do? Oof. $3d6. Oof.
Mm-hmm. Fun time. Alrighty, you grab hold of Kindra, Z, for a moment, place them over to your fuzzy wrists, fitting like a glove, and they begin to reshape and form to your tabaxi bone structure. You feel a warm, tingly sensation, sort of a mix of static as well as sort of warm, fiery glow to them. A pristine condition, made of various sort of materials. Fine steel, mithril, and glowing gold woven into its, not woven, but etched into its design. Zalor looks to each of you and says, "You may stay here as long as you please as my guests, to prepare yourselves for the journey ahead."
Our guide is waiting outside.
Yeah.
You can wait.
Yeah, I mean, we paid him plenty.
Yeah, he's happy to wait for the timing. You sort of see from this vantage point, game just sort of set up a little bit of a campsite beneath a rock, toasting some marshmallows as he looks on yonder.
We can see him, but he can see us.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay. Should we invite him?
Maybe can do.
Alrighty.
I mean, we could ask the giant if he wouldn't mind having our guide come here as well.
You see the storm begin to dissipate for a moment, and this sort of, as it does, Games just sort of looks up at this towering structure that sort of dominates the nearby desert. He sort of thinks for a moment, but then begins to approach, and one of the air elementals sort of sends him on up. In turn, he looks somewhat bewildered and confused as he climbs the steps to join you all in the observation tower.
So did the air elemental kidnap him, or Did he willingly go with the air elemental?
Pretty much, yeah. He sort of looks to you all and says, "All right, maybe you are worth a fair bit to stick around with."
Won't be looting our corpses anytime soon.
He looks at you and just lets out a coy smile. "I guess not. But hey, this is pretty good."
So this area where we're in, is it still in the desert or is it like separate dimension?
No, it seems very much to be still in the desert, but given the Zalor's prowess with magical arcana, he seems to have transformed the surroundings into a lush garden forest.
But is it still freaking hot?
Oh yeah, it's still warm.
God damn it.
This is landscapeomancy.
Terraforming.
Well, at least there's no sand.
So, you each relax and unwind over the course of the day, seeing to your various bruises and wounds. A grand feast is let on by the air elementals as servants, with all manner of meats and foods that you could want to partake in. And fine ales and wines as well for yourself, Z.
Woohoo!
You continue resting for the remainder of the day, completing a long rest. Alrighty, and as you finish a long rest, you reach level 10.
Oh yes.
Hallelujah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Ooh, shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Let's visit the 5 plot on the PDF to what I get. Dog augmentation.
$74 HP. I no longer got 69 HP.
Oh, not nice.
Additional fighting style, you say?
Very nice.
Hey, I get the 1 extra range bonus.
Very nice. Soon adds up.
Did nothing.
Oh, that's too bad.
Okay. Time to get tanky.
Oh, yes.
Think I'm gonna go with protection as my additional.
Alrighty, so you have finished your banquet for the evening. You rest on up with rooms provided by Zilor. Coming in the morning, Zilor thanks each of you for the eye-opening experience and says he needs to spend some time in Deep Port. But he bids you the best for your future endeavors and says he'll be watching.
Thank you for your hospitality.
You are welcome, you. And I do wish you all the best with your situation. Perhaps if you turn the tides, you can see to it that civilization is rebuilt in a better image.
I nod.
Not repeating the mistakes of the past. Damn saving throw bonuses, Benjamin.
Wisdom is just a +2 though.
Yeah,
Greatest. It's something.
it's not bad, you know. +2 to all saving throws ain't nothing to sniff at.
Just a physical saving throws though. I mean, I have a +12 in dex saves now, so.
Before you know, you're gonna be faster than Rogue.
Gotta go fast. So, you step on out into the great desert once more. Zilor sort of stands across one of the large balconies up towards the top of the towers and sort of gives you a nod of respect as you enter on back into the great desert. As game begins showing you the way back to the Tabaxi village, you see the storm. You see various sort of what's the best way of putting it? Lightning emanate from the tower itself, and as it begins to sort of the ground tremors, you see a flash brighter than anything you've seen before, and with a thunderous clap of thunder, the tower disappears before your eyes, leaving only a crater before it. Various runes across the crater's surface begin to pulsate rapidly at once, but then slowing and dimming before all that is left is an empty bowl where the castle once stood.
This will make a nice basin.
Well, this will make a nice story for Game to tell when he gets back to his town. He's like, you guys are never going to believe what just happened. I went into this giant castle, imaginary world, there's sign, tornado's gone now. No one's going to believe him.
Game sort of looks at each of you and says, well, let's see what other tales the Great Desert has. The Tabaxi village?
The Tabaxi village.
I suppose we can.
Give you a nod and begins the journey. A little bit early, but I think that seems like a perfect place to end the session for today.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Thanks for the session.
That's
Very
quite
nice.
right. Thank you for playing.
So, can I just say that I just love my sword? It was actually the first time we actually tried it out.
Yes.
Got a new item as well. Didn't get to try it out though.
Oh,
It's
that's
true.
good.
He's
Well,
kind of
it was immune to lightning, so I was like,
should have made it a fire giant.
I know.
But then my fire elemental's useless.
A water elemental.
Which one's the most badass giant there is?
Storm Giant, that's what Zilor was.
Ah, yeah. He was the most badass.